What's going on, Knicks fans? This is Pistol Pete, and I'm coming at you with another New York Knicks video. I just wanted to touch base on things. Yesterday I received a lot of feedback. Very exciting. Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate it. There's some of the comments I received. You wanted to hear about RJ Barrett, Obi Toppin, and Emmanuel Quickley. We'll get to that in a moment. The first thing I want to do is talk about Tom Thibodeau and the first half of this season, because the season's winding down, right? Like the first half of the season's over, All-Star break. We're going on to the next part. So before I touch on those players, I want to discuss how I feel how this first half went for the season. I think it's been great. Really. We couldn't have asked for anything more as a fan. The garden is buzzing. Everybody's talking Knicks. But it's funny how as soon as there's a little bit of success, bandwagon fans come out. There's more Knicks haters than anything else. That's great. Keep talking. Keep hating. That's why Pistol Pete got the two guns up. So I come at you. So going forward, I want to talk about RJ Barrett, Obi Toppin, Emmanuel Quickley, right? So those are the guys that I'm going to refer to. First off, Obi Toppin. This guy, all right, he's a Brooklyn native, right? Everybody knows that. He went to Dayton due to COVID pandemic. They couldn't finish the season, and the Knicks drafted him first round. I'm good with it. I know he's 22, and there's people that are saying that they thought he would be NBA ready, but he's not NBA ready. He's 22. He just turned 23 yesterday. Happy birthday, Obi. He's still a rookie in the league. He's still a rookie. And the strengths are with this. He's length, right? He has a lot of length. He reminds me of a little more lengthy of Amari Stoudemire. Everybody remember how Amari Stoudemire, how stout came? Now, I'm not talking about the Amari Stoudemire that just got to New York. I'm talking about the Amari Stoudemire that was in Phoenix and coming over. I say that because Amari was athletic. He played close to the rim. He had a mid-range game every now and again. He was just a beast, right? I could see that with Obi. The issue I have with Obi right now, I think he's trying to do too much. I believe he's trying to play the same way he played at Dayton. This ain't Dayton, man. This is the NBA. I know that under this type of offense, like spread the floor, they need a power forward to do well. Cool. Does Obi need to work on his three-point shot? Yup. He definitely does. Because it's either he makes them or he misses them by a mile. A lot of times he's just shooting it too strong. But that's something during the offseason. He's not ready to be just launching threes yet. That's just my opinion. I think he should be more of a post-up guy. For now, develop your game little by little because you have the potential. You have such depth. Everybody's like, oh, he could dunk. He's a great dunker. I see potential in our defense, too, because when he actually plays defense well, he strips the ball. He can block shots, if possible. I know that he's not a big shot blocker, but there's certain things that I see that he can develop first, right? And I know everyone's like, well, he shouldn't be developing. He's already 22. Guys, come on. I know his family has a history. His pops was N1 tournaments, slam dunker and all that. That's where he came from. He's actually going to be in a dunk contest. Good luck, Obi. I got you, man. You said you got some creative dunks. I'm looking forward to seeing that. And that's funny. It brings excitement to the Garden. That's another thing I want to touch on. The excitement is needed. He's a Brooklyn native. When was the last time we had a native New Yorker start? Remember Mark Jackson? And imagine if Mark Jackson would have stayed in New York and Patrick Ewing. Now, I'm not going to speculate on something that happened 30 years ago. I don't. Everybody has their opinion about it. I was young. I'm just talking about the potential there. So I love Obi. You know, does he not? Does people think that he doesn't really fit this team at this time? I'm one of them. I felt like he didn't fit this team at the time. But now that I'm looking at it, and I'm analyzing the whole first half of the season, I'm not willing to give up on him yet. Nah, come on. You know, his flashes of his potential that he can do something. Now, if he takes those flashes and just hones in on it when he does get his minutes, and just, you know, and during practice and other times, and he focuses on that part of his game, there you go. Like post-up moves. He's got some great moves in the post, you know. Does he tend to dribble the ball a little high? I think so. I think when he does have when he does put the ball on the floor and he tries to handle, he's not a ball handler, guys. So don't give him the ball to handle. He's more of, you know what they did with Mitch Robinson and how they have with Nerlens Noel as the centers? That if he has the lift, you could do stuff like that with him. And if that doesn't work out, well, it should. I don't see why not. It's, you know, just throwing out, you grab it, dunk it. I know there's certain circumstances at hand and the way the defense is coming, but I'm not going to analyze that. I'm just talking about Obi right now. He has moves in the post. You see him every once or twice in a game. So this is my opinion. I feel like you should focus on that. So is he a tradable asset at this time? Nope. I don't want us to keep repeating what we've been doing. We've been starving since 1973. 73? That's 6 years before I was even born. I haven't even sniffed a championship since 1994. Yeah, they went against the Spurs in 99, 2000, their lockout season. But I knew they weren't going to win. Ewing was out. Ewing wasn't there. So it was like, I just knew. They were the underdogs. They made it. They became the AC. They were a little better than what they were. I did not see them beating the Spurs. I knew that wasn't going to happen. Was I hoping? Of course, but no. But the last time we sniffed the championship was 1994. Now, so that's a long time, and that's why a lot of people talk John. Now let's move on to the next guy. IMMANUEL QUICKLEY. Now, IQ, aka IQ. He has a very high basketball IQ. It's funny how that works out, right? He has a very high basketball IQ. His strengths are his ability to attack. He can get the ball to the hole. His ability to draw fouls. 94% from the free throw line. When have the Knicks ever had a player that consistent from the line? It's pretty much automatic. Then we're talking about how he shoots threes. He's a little streaky to me on the three-point shooting. It's either he's making a bunch or he's missing a bunch. And sometimes he tends to launch them a little more. You're not at that status just yet, IQ. You're not Steph Curry yet. I get it. You emulate your game on James Harden, his ability to be able to draw the foul, other great players, and you watch them and you studied them and you realize that. I get it. And he's real smart. He's going to be good. Natural position for him. He's one of those few that's a hybrid. He could play off the ball and he could play point. So I don't have issues with him being on the floor. Now, do people want him to get minutes? He's a fan favorite right now. Of course they want to get all the minutes. But Tom Thibodeau wants to win. And who doesn't want to win? All Knicks fans want to win. So we're going to put our best players available on the floor. Whoever has it that night gets the minutes. Whoever doesn't have it that night, have a seat. Right? Now, if you're not really making those shots, there's other ways. If you're not playing well on offense, there's ways you can contribute. And you can't have a bad night on defense. Stop the war. The Knicks are number 1 in the league on defense. Number 1. Now, I don't go with analytics. Points per game. By far. I know it may have changed, but I don't see anybody even close. So I didn't even look this today to see where they're at. All right, so before I get off topic, IMMANUEL QUICKLEY, tradable asset? Nah, keep him. Next guy up, the Maple Mamba, R.J. Barrett. I love that guy. I love him. He's 20 years old. You know, like 20. Guys, think about this. Now, only players that are a needle in a haystack, once in a generation type players, are able to have a very high rate of success at 20. So I'm not tripping. All I'm seeing is improvement from him day to day. And that's all I need to see. And if you take his high points of the game, where I feel when at the high points of the flashes that's been shown, and lately he's been picking it up, that's who he is. That's who he's going to be. So the only thing I feel like he needs to work on mostly, is clutch free throw shooting. And you know what's funny? Because of every next game, when he missed those 2 clutch free throws against the winner against another team, the very next game, the very first 2 free throws, he sunk. And you can see the frustration because he wants to be that guy right now. So that drive, that passion. RJ Barrett, tradable asset? Nope. And now, for me personally, keep this team the way it is. Stay the course, guys. Be patient. It's coming. I don't care what happens in the second half of the season. Now, do I want them to win? Yeah. Am I going to be pissed off? You're going to see some videos, me being mad about some dumb stuff that's going on the court. I'm going to be upset about it. But I'm also going to be real excited every single time because I see development. I haven't been excited about a Knicks team since 2013. And even then, I was excited because I was happy just to be winning again. I was hoping for them to advance. They didn't make it. That's not Mike Woodson's fault. The following season, all of a sudden, he starts having a bad season. Next thing you know, he's fired. I'm like, what? Just because he did not have to look. And look what happened. To blow it all up. That's the last thing I want to conclude this video on. Don't blow it up, guys. Stay the course. Every single time they want to blow it up every time and to make the teams win. That works for the short term, but we're looking for sustainability. Years worth of greatness. I want these Knicks to stop being the laughingstock of the league and to be winners once again because I know they can do it. All right, guys. That's all I got for today. I just want to let you know to remind you, anybody new to the channel, subscribe and press that notification bell so more Knicks content can come in for you. Don't forget to hit the like and throw a comment out there. That actually helps me out a lot so I know what you guys are looking for when it comes pertaining to the New York Knicks. And that's all I got for you today. And I got 2 guns up for all you haters. This is Pistol Pete, and I'm out. Peace.